Hi, this is Judy here at DreamWorks. We're going to do some Pilates today. We're going to work on the core, or as in Pilates they call it the powerhouse. So we're going to begin by coordinating the breathing with the movement. So get a mat or a blanket or something to lie down on and roll yourself down. Feet on the floor, knees bent. Roll your back down, lift your head up, place it down so that your neck's long against the floor. Pull your shoulders down away from the ears. They tend to creep up, so keep them pushed down. And we're going to start by putting your hands under your arms on the ribs. Inhale through your nose, expand the ribs out to the side, and then blowing out through your mouth, pull the ribs back together. Inhale, expand the ribs, hold. Blow out, bring the ribs back together. Inhale, ribs out. Exhale, back. Inhale out. And exhale, back. Inhale out. And exhale, back. Now place your hands on your abdomen, right below your navel. Again, the same breath. Inhale, expand the ribs. Now blowing out, bring your navel down to your spine. Inhale, expand ribs, hold. Blowing out, pull the navel down. Inhale, expand ribs. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, expand. Exhale, pull down. One more time. Inhale, expand. And exhale, pull down. Now you're lying here in a neutral position. That little natural space between your in your lower back, you want to leave that space. You don't press down. Just leave it like that. We're going to keep the same breath we just did, but we're going to add a leg stretch to it. So inhale, expand the ribs, hold. Now start pulling down and straighten out your right leg. Keep it low to the ground. Stretch it long. Inhale, bring the leg back, and exhale the other one down. Inhale back, exhale the first one down again. Stretch long. Inhale back, exhale second leg down. Inhale back, one more time. Exhale down. Inhale back, and exhale down. And come back. Now with your hands still here, cough. Just to help you see what muscle you're activating. That deepest layer of your abdominal muscles. Now stretch your arms overhead and stretch them out long. Again, inhale, expand the ribs, and as you blow out, pull your navel down. Inhale, expand ribs, hold. Blow out, pull navel down. Now we're going to raise the arms up as we do it. Inhale, expand ribs. Exhale, blowing out, pull navel down, pull ribs down, slowly come up with the arms. Arms overhead. Inhale, expand ribs, hold. Exhale, coming up, pull down navel, pull down ribs, tighten up your abdomen, slowly coming up. Arms overhead. Inhale, expand the ribs, hold. Now blowing out, pull your navel down, pull your ribs down, slowly coming up. Arms overhead. Inhale, expand ribs, hold. Exhale, coming up, pull down. Arms overhead. Inhale, expand ribs, hold. Exhale, blowing out, pulling down your ribs, pulling down your navel, tightening up your abdomen, coming up with the arms. Again, overhead. Inhale, expand ribs, hold. Exhale, coming up, pull down. And let that go now. If you have your weights, you don't want to go over 3 pounds, even if you work out with heavier weights. Use 2 or 3 pounds. If you don't have weights, you can use a can or something like that you have on hand. Something about 2 or 3 pounds weight. Hold it between your palms. Check your neck again that it's still down. Take the arms overhead. Inhale, expand the ribs again. And as you blow out, pulling down navel, pulling down ribs, slowly coming up with the weight. Arms overhead. Inhale, expand ribs, hold. Blowing out, come up. arms overhead. Inhale, expand, ribs whole. Exhale, coming up, pull down. Arms overhead. Inhale, expand, ribs whole. Blowing out, come up, pull down navel, pull down ribs, tighten up abdomen. One more time, overhead. Inhale, expand, ribs whole. Exhale, coming up. Okay, let that go. Now, if you're using your weights and you have a second one, get that second weight. If you don't have it, you can do it without weights, or you can do what we just did. But if you got them, hook them together like a barbell. Check your neck again, arms overhead. Inhale, expand, ribs whole. Now blowing out, coming up, pull down ribs, pull down navel, tighten up abdomen. Arms overhead. Inhale, expand, ribs whole. Exhale, coming up, pull down. Arms overhead. Inhale, expand, ribs whole. Exhale, coming up. Arms overhead. Inhale, expand, ribs whole. Exhale up. Leave them up this time. Turn them so your fingers face each other. Inhale. Exhale as you go down. Blowing out. Hold right above the floor. Inhale again. Exhale back up. Blowing out. Inhale at the top. Exhale as you go down. Hold right above the floor. Inhale again. Exhale back up. One more time. Inhale. Exhale going down. Hold. Inhale. And exhale back up. Place your weights down. We're just going to isolate your shoulders now. So bring your arms up, palms facing. Pull the shoulders down to the mat. Now reach up so your shoulders leave the floor. Stretch. Pull shoulders back down. Reach up again. Shoulders back down. One more time. Reach up. Shoulders down, arms up. Palms facing each other. We're going to do full range of motion on your shoulders now. So with your arms straight, take your hands overhead, palms facing. When your arms get by your ears, turn palms up to the ceiling. Come around right above the floor, like you're making big angel wings. Come all the way down to your legs, and then return to the top, palms facing. Do that again, nice and slow. Going overhead, palms facing. Circle around, palms up. Come all the way down to the legs, and then return back to the top. Reverse it now. Go down by the legs first, palms facing. Circle around, palms up, all the way up to the ears, and then back to the top. Do that again, going nice and slow, going down by the hips. Turn palms up. Pay attention to any little kinks in your shoulders. All the way up to the ears, and then return to the top. Place your hands back on your abdomen. Inhale, exhale, right knee up, toe pointed. Inhale down, exhale, left knee up. Inhale down. Both knees up in the air, 90 degrees, toes pointed. Inhale, exhale, right toe touch the floor. Inhale back, exhale, left toe touch the floor. Inhale back, exhale, both toes touch. Inhale back, exhale, both heels touch. Inhale back, and feet back down. Inhale, expand your ribs again. This time, though, press the small of your back down so that you kind of roll your pelvis up in a little pelvic tilt. Inhale it back to the floor. Exhale it up. Inhale it down. Exhale it up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. This time as you come up all the way from knees to shoulders. Tighten up your butt and thighs. Bring your arms down on the floor. Press the palms down. Breathe. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, back to the floor. Inhale up to the ceiling. Exhale overhead. Inhale up to the ceiling. Exhale back to the floor. Press the palms on the floor. Lower your butt down a few inches. Tighten it back up. Lower down. Tighten up. Lower down. Tighten up. Lower down. Tighten up. Press the palms. Walk your feet and knees together. Squeeze the knees together. Straighten out your right leg to a 45, toe pointed, and back down. Left leg out, toe pointed, and back down. Right leg up to the ceiling. Stretch the toe into the ceiling. Press the palms on the floor. Breathe, hold. Keeping that leg straight, slowly start to come down. When the hip and leg line up together, bring them both down to the floor. Touch the floor. Bend the knee back to the other knee. Other leg up, stretch it up, toe into the ceiling. Hold and breathe. Keeping that leg straight, start to come down. When hip and leg line up, bring them both down to the floor, touch the floor. Bend the knee back to the other knee. Walk feet and knees apart and roll down one vertebra at a time. Okay, we're going to do the 100 now. We might not count to 100 today. We're just going to begin. Now there's different levels of it, so we're going to start with the first level where your knees are bent, your feet are on the floor. Roll up your head like you're going to look at your navel, but don't jam your head, neck, and chin together. Bring your arms parallel to the floor, about 3 or 4 inches above the floor. Stretch your fingers toward the back wall, and with your arms straight, we're going to slap in the water, but you're not going to wave. You're not going to bend at the wrist. You're going to slap with the whole arm. And you're breathing, and you're counting the slaps of the breaths. And this is the beginning one. And you continue to breathe and pat. You can stay in this position, or you can bring your legs up to here and continue. You can stay there, or you can bring them straight up, heels together, toes out and up. You can stay there, or you can slowly start to lower down till you're about 45 from the floor and continue your breathing and your pat. And I've not been counting, so I'm not sure exactly what this is, but the goal is to reach 100 count. So you can continue with that a few seconds, and then you can bring the knees in and put the feet on the floor. Okay. Bring your legs up to the ceiling now. Put the heels together and point your toes out and up. You want to make a little V in that negative space between your feet. Roll up your head, bring your arms up to the ceiling, and reach toward the toes. And then slowly lower back down, shoulders, head. Inhale, exhale, head, shoulders, reach toward toes. Shoulders down, head down. Inhale, exhale, head, shoulders, reach toward toes, reach a little more. Shoulders down, head down, arms down, legs wide. Toes pointed, flex feet. Point and flex. Point, inhale, exhale, head, shoulders, reach through legs. Roll back down, head. Inhale, exhale, head, shoulders, reach through legs, reach a little farther. And roll back down, shoulders, head, arms down, legs up. Bend the knees, hold on to the back of your thighs. Inhale, exhale, roll yourself up. Stretch your legs out in front, lean back, shake them out. Press the backs of the knees down, shake them out again. Press down and shake them out. Point one foot, flex the other. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. The one that's flexed, bring the knee up. Change, change, and change. Shake them out. Firm up your right leg, point that toe, lift that leg up. Take it outside your mat, draw a circle. Reverse it, and back in. Shake it out again. Lift the other one up, take it out, draw a circle. Reverse, and back in. Shake them both out, and walk yourself up. Walk your butt back. Get in an invisible box, feet against the wall, back against the wall, shoulder blades together, slide them down the spine, top of the head to the ceiling, hands by your hips, but shoulders don't come up. They stay down and back. And breathe. And shake it off again. Inhale. Exhale, fold down over your legs. Hold on. Rock hip to hip. Walk your hands back up your legs. Inhale again. Inhale. Exhale, fold down. Hold on. Rock. Walk back up. Flex your feet. Now, if you can reach your toes, first two fingers around your big toes. If you can't reach them, grab a band or a towel or something. Hold around your foot, hook on, pull those heels up off the floor. And release. Do it again. Pull up and release. Shake them out. Now we're going to do a roll down. So point your toes forward. Bring your arms out from your shoulders. So fingers are going forward, toes are going forward. Drop your head between your arms. Pull your navel back like you're leaning over a rail or somebody's got their arm around your waist and you're hanging over it. You're trying to make a C shape, a capital C shape. So look at your knees, breathe, and just hold it a few seconds till you release a little bit. Fingers forward, toes forward, navel pull back, looking at your knees. Now, keeping that same shape, just rock back a few inches and come back into position again. Looking at knees. It could be a little closer to the knees this time. Rock back and come back. Stretching out, reaching, breathing. Rock back and back up. Looking at knees. Let's go further back this time. Keep going back till you're about 45 degrees from the floor. Now do 3 puffs where you blow out your navel and pull it in. Sharp little breaths. Come back up into your capital C shape, looking at knees. A little bit closer this time. Rock back again to about 45. 3 puffs. Round back up. Stretching out. Do it one more time. Rock back till you're about 45 degrees from the floor. 3 puffs. Round back up. Okay, this time we're going all the way to the floor. Smooth and slow with control. You don't want to get there and just throw your head down. So smoothly, with control. When you get where it's tough, just slow it down a little bit more. Roll yourself down. Spine unrolls. And lay your head down gently, arms overhead. The goal is for us to roll up like we roll down. And you might do that the first time, and you might not. If you don't, we're going to do it this way. So you're going to bring your knees up, hold on to the back of your thighs, big inhale, and roll yourself up, just like that. And do that each time that you're not going to be able to roll up, because I don't want you using your arms or using momentum. We're going to get strong enough to roll down, to roll up by the roll down. So again, we're going to smoothly, slowly, with control, roll down. And roll it down. Arms overhead, inhale, exhale, arms, head, shoulders. Now you can tell now if you can roll up like you roll down. If you can't, bring the knees up and roll yourself up. If you can, roll smoothly up like you roll down. And don't worry if you can't do it, because the rolling down part's going to get you strong enough to do it. So we're going to smoothly and slowly roll ourselves down. And then lay the head down, arms overhead. Now don't come up using elbows or anything like that. Arms overhead, inhale, exhale, arms, head, shoulders. Either round it up or bring the knees up. And then stretch out over your legs and feet again, looking at your knees. And roll it back down. Smooth and slow. With control. Make it look mechanical. One more time. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Arms, head, shoulders. Round it up or bring the knees up. Stretch out over the legs. And smooth and slowly roll yourself back down. And we're going to stay down this time. Bring up the left knee. Right hand crosses your body, holds the inside of the knee. Left hand comes from outside, holds right above your ankle. Roll up your head. Right leg at a 45, toe pointed, put the foot and the knee together. Do a little tug, tug on the bent knee and switch legs. Tug, tug, switch, 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 tug, tug. Speed it up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll back down, feet down. Take a little rest, put the feet together, soles of the feet together, drop the knees out. And just relax a little bit. Take a few seconds. That was a single leg stretch. Now we're going to do a double leg stretch. So bring the knees back. Bring them up to your chest. Hold on right above your ankles in a tight little ball. Inhale here. Exhale both ends out 45 degrees. Reach long. Curl back around. Come in. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch it out. Reach. Curl around. Come in. Inhale. Exhale. Reach it out. Curl around. Come in. Inhale. Exhale, reach it out. Curl around, come in, inhale. Exhale, reach it out. And one more time, come back in. Hug it in and stretch it out. Reach a little longer. Come back in, roll back down and feet down. Left leg up, toe pointed. Raise up. Hold on to the lower part of the leg. Stretch the other one out to a 45. Tug, tug, switch legs. Tug, tug, switch. Tug, tug, switch. Tug, tug, switch. Tug, tug, switch. Tug, tug, arms down. Keep the legs going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll back down, bend the knees, and bring the feet down. Bring up your right leg now, toes pointed. The other leg can stay bent, or if you want to make it just a little bit harder, you can straighten that leg out. We're going to stay in the frame of the body. In other words, you won't go past your hips or shoulders. With that toe pointed, you're going to draw a big oval. So cross over to your other hip. Take the leg way down right above the floor. Cross back over, return. Cross over, go down. Cross over, return. Cross over, down. Cross over, return. Reverse that. Go down first. Cross over, return. Down, cross over, return. Down, cross over, return. Bend the knee and bring the foot down. Change legs. Toes pointed. Cross over, down. Cross over, return. Cross over, down. Cross over, return. Cross over, down. Cross over, return. Reverse it. Go down, cross over, return. Down, cross over, return. Down, cross over, return. Bend the knee and bring the foot down. Bring up both legs. It's called corkscrew, not as bad as it sounds though. Heels are together, toes are out and up. Hands by the hips or even under the hips. We're going to make big circles. So inhale them left, inhale them down, exhale right and return. Inhale right, inhale down, exhale left and return. Inhale left, inhale down, exhale right and return. Inhale right, inhale down, exhale left and return. Bend the knees, hold on to the back of the thighs, big inhale, exhale, roll up. Now we're going to do a roll back. So you want to come to the very end of your mat or your blanket. Bring your knees in. You're trying to X above your ankles and pull them up like this. If you can't quite do that, it's all right to be up here like this. Just get them up off the floor. Hold it for a few seconds so it's going to work your abdominals. We're going to try to roll back and then roll up without your feet touching the floor. If they touch the floor, no problem, but try for not touching. So you're going to inhale back, exhale up, 2, and 3. Hold that last one a few seconds and release it. The next one's called open leg rocker. So you're going to hold on right above your ankles. And we're going to try to roll back and come back up. So let's do for 3. 1, 2, blow out coming up, and 3. On that last one, hold it. Try to straighten up your spine a little bit and release it. Now we got one more kind of silly looking one, but it's kind of fun. So bend the knees, reach inside, come around, hold right above your ankles. Find your balance point. You got to clap your feet 3 times here and 3 times overhead. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And back. 1, 2, 3. All right. Can't keep your dignity and do that one, okay? Scoot back onto your mat. We've had round back. We're going to have a straight back now. So take your feet outside of your mat. Walk back so you're on your sitting bones. Press the backs of your knees down. Your toes are up. Your spine is straight. Your arms are out like airplane wings. Big inhale. Turn, wringing all the air out of your lungs. Little finger to little toe 3 times. Saw it off. 1, 2, 3. Sit up. Slowly look behind you. Just an extra tweak on your abdominals. Your obliques. Come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Sit up and look back. Come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Sit up and look back. Come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Sit up and look back. Back to the center and arms down. Same position with your feet and legs. One hand behind your neck, one on top, elbows wide. Inhale, lean back about 2 inches, and then blowing out, sit back tall. Inhale, lean back, and exhale up. Okay, arms down and legs in, feet on the floor, knees bent. Hold on to the back of your thighs and roll your pelvis down so that if it were empty, it could hold water, just like a little bowl here. Start stacking from your pelvis, one vertebrae on top of the other one. Lift it up. Lift up your chest, shoulders down and back, shoulder blades together, looking up at the ceiling. And then roll it down again from the bottom. Again, stack from the bottom, vertebrae on vertebrae. Lift up, chest out, shoulders down and back, shoulder blades together, looking up. And for those ladies like me who's of a certain age, you want to stretch your neck a little bit, so just take your jaw out, stretch your neck, and roll it back down. Hold right here. Release the hands about a foot apart. Now keep that same distance as you take both hands past the knee. Come back to the center, past your other knee, back to the center, past the first knee again. Now elbow closest to the floor goes down and back up, back to the center. Other side, elbow going down and back up, back to the center. Stabilize, find your balance point, bring the knees up. Straighten out the legs, look through your big toes, hold, and then walk your hands down your thighs, roll it down. I'm going to stretch it out a little bit, so hook your thumbs together. Tighten up your butt, to just kind of lift you up off the floor. Release it again. Now hook your thumbs together. Arms overhead, fingers and toes far away from each other. Now go further. Now take your right hand like you're trying to reach something you can't quite get. Go even further and pull back down. Now the left hand reaches up for it. Reach hard and pull back down. Bring your arms back down. Tighten up your fist and your arms 45 degrees from your body. If you got a watch on, just be careful because we're going to just turn loose and drop. Bring the legs up. Tighten up the toes and the feet and then drop them. Pop up one hip, then the other hip. One hip, the other hip. One shoulder, the other shoulder. Get everything inside jiggling around a little bit. Loosen it all up. Let your internal organs floating around a little bit. Jiggle them up. Get them moving. Relaxing. Feet 90 degrees. Rotate from your hip out and back like a windshield wiper, but make sure you're going from the hip, not the knee or the ankle. Make sure your big toes tap when they come in. And just do that, relaxing for just a little bit. And you may want to just continue that. We're going to do the teasers, quintessentially Pilates move. But if it's your first time, you may not want to do it. Try it if you like. If you're not ready for it, just save it. The roll down that we did earlier will get you ready for it. So if you want to do it, bend the knees, straighten out your right leg to a 45. This one's the preparation. 45 degrees, toe pointed, knees are glued together. You're going to keep that position and roll up to a V-sit. So your arms are overhead. Big inhale and exhale up and down. Inhale, exhale up, hold. Now take both hands over the bent knee, back to the center and down. That was a set. Let's do another one. Inhale, exhale up and down. Inhale, exhale up, over the bent knee, back to the center and down. Change legs, knees attached, toe pointed, arms overhead. Inhale, exhale up and down. Inhale, exhale up, over the bent knee, back to the center and down. Again, inhale, exhale up and down. Inhale, exhale up, over the bent knee, back to the center and down. All right, teaser one. Bring up the legs. Heels are together, toes are out and up. Lower down to your 45. Now you're going to try to keep the legs straight. If you have to bend them, it's okay. We're working on keeping them straight though. So keep the legs in that position. You're going to roll up to a V-sit again. So arms overhead. Inhale, exhale up and down. Inhale, exhale 2 and down. Inhale, exhale 3 and down. And legs down. Teaser 2, both ends come up and both go down. Arms overhead. Inhale, exhale up and down. Inhale, exhale 2 and down. Inhale, exhale 3 and down. Teaser 3, both ends come up. You'll leave your legs in place and raise and lower them 3 times. So arms overhead again. Inhale, exhale up, legs down 1, 2, 3. Roll down and roll to your stomach. Elbows under shoulders, hands either in fist or palms down, chest lifted. We're going to do a little kick. So kick. Arms, push your hips back over your heels. Forward on the floor, hands by the feet. Relax. Hold your heels, roll your spine up. Now, at this point, we usually do some Pilates weights. We're not going to do that today. So we're just going to close down with this part. But just remember to keep your attention on what you're doing, your focus on it, and coordinate your breath with your movement. And thank you for joining us today. I hope soon we'll be able to do it in the classroom. Thank you.